So Too Heavy for Your Pocket is about a young guy living on the outskirts of Nashville who gets a scholarship to Fisk University. It's a big deal. He's the only one in his neighborhood who has gone to school. And then the Freedom Rides of 1961 happen. So he has to choose between his scholarship at Fisk and participating in the civil rights movement. I was watching Selma, I was watching The Butler, I was excited that we were re-engaging this time period. But I had some issues with some things, and so I asked my grandmother about the Freedom Rides because she is from Nashville and she was a kid during that time. And she said to me, "Oh yeah, I knew one of them Freedom Riders. He threw his education away to hop on a bus." And that's not how history remembers him, or that's not how history remembers this period of time, but that's how she did. I went on a freedom tour and current Freedom Riders showed me Nashville and shared their recollections with me, and I spent about 3 weeks over the summer immersed in 1961 Nashville from people who had lived in Nashville in 1961. I'm really excited by the thought of what happens when something huge is occurring politically and we have to make the decision whether to participate in the macro or still continue our lives day to day on the micro level, and are those two things in conversation? And so while the Black Lives Matter movement was happening, I was in school in New Haven, Connecticut, and I was really having a hard time dealing with where I fit into things. And so the play was really about a guy who was in a similar position to me that was having to make the decision. And so maybe it's the version of my life of if I had decided to quit school and go marching in the streets. I hope that this play unsettles you a bit. I hope that this play makes us think hard and be very upset and then cheer really loudly if things go well. I really hope audiences come and see this and think about themselves in relationship to whatever issue it might be today. For me, I'm hoping to add to the tradition of African American storytelling on stage.